Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to help you learn how to get a faster response from your professors through email. First of all, be clear in your subject line. If your subject line says untitled or question, it's harder for the professor to know as they scroll through their many emails if what this is actually even about. But if it says something like question about concert report, then it's a little easier for them to know what to expect inside the email and to know that probably that's one that they're going to be able to answer quickly. Second, be clear and detailed in the body of your email. You don't have to go and be excessive, but make sure that you include all of the information that's going to be helpful to the person so that they understand what your problem is or what your issue is. So for example, if you don't understand something in class, rather than saying, I was wondering if you could help me, I'm confused, I don't understand anything in class. Well, you probably understand something. So if you can go through and take the time to go through and say, I understand this, this, and this, but I'm getting confused at this spot, then that helps them know how to respond to you most effectively. If you're in a large course, it's really helpful to include your name and then also to include the course you're in and the section of the course that you're in. If you're asking a question about a grade or about an assignment, sometimes it's hard for the faculty member to quickly look up your grade or whatever the question is if they're not sure which class you're in or which section you're in. So if you provide that information, it's going to be faster for that person to be able to get back to you. If you're asking to set up a meeting with your professor, make sure you include some times that you're available. And before you even send that email, make sure you look at your syllabus and see, is there a link somewhere already to sign up for office hours or something like that? That way they know that you've done your due diligence. So for example, if somebody emails me and says, I was wondering if we could meet sometime to talk about my grade, my first response is, yes, but please look at the link for my office hours. Now, if they respond and they say, hi, I'd like to meet with you to talk about my grade, I've already looked at your office hours and I'm not available during any of those times. I am available at this time, and this time. Then it's a lot more easy for me to respond to their email quickly with whatever time is mutually available for me. It's a good idea to practice professionalism in the tone and the overall composition of your email. So instead of saying, hey, maybe you address your professor by their title. Hello, Dr. Malego. And then fill in, like with actual sentences, write your email, not using shortcuts or shorthand, and try to be polite in the email. So if you come off as like aggressive, like, hey, why did you, fail me on that assignment, something like that. Well, maybe that doesn't make them want to sit down and compose an email to you back in a quick manner. So you want to be as polite as you can and detailed as you can so that they know how to respond to you best. Finally, there's two parts to the finally. Finally, make sure you have the correct email address. So for example, my email address has Kathleen in it, but my name is Kathy. So if people email me with my nickname, then I will never get the email and you will never get a response. Also, sometimes people go to send the email and they're not connected to the internet, or they go to send the email and they close their device too quickly before it sends, and then it actually didn't send. So if you're sending an email and it's really important and you want to make sure you get an answer back, you have to have the patience, and it's a good idea even to go to the sent folder and double check to make sure it actually sent, and then you'll have the best chance of hearing back from your teacher and getting whatever information you need to become a college success story. Thanks for watching.